Last spring, an eastern Iowa man turned heads in many states with his big rig cab. He made it in the name of cancer research, and Fox 28 News reporter Kevin Berry is here with why he isn't done yet.
Scott, Eldon Jaeger's work with the Longhaul Survivor ultimately raised more than $200,000 for the Dyersville Relay for Life, making them one of the top programs in the nation in 2014. But that was over when he raffled the truck off, and it went with its winner to Michigan. Eldon then was left alone with his tools, and so here we are again. Newton's third law of physics spells it out, plain as day. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Eldon Jaeger lost his daughter Brenda to cancer in 2011. Since then, he's filled a huge hole, at least partially.
It's going to have a V12 Detroit engine.
With huge trucks.
You know, it doesn't fit everybody's program to have a truck, but it's definitely what fits our program.
After a year and a half of working on and raffling off the Longhaul Survivor,
you got to start someplace, and
he's resetting the odometer.
You got to get it apart before you can put it together.
Starting all over again.
This time we're not going to raffle this truck off. We're actually going to build this truck for truck pulling.
What's now a collection of chunks of metal, nuts, and bolts will eventually raise money by raffling off the chance to drive it. It's a different truck, raising more money for the same cause.
We will never know how many people that Longhaul Survivor actually will help. All we can do is feel good about doing it.
So who knows what would be an equal amount of projects or money to honor Brenda's memory and satisfy Newton?
So hopefully that'll work.
All that's certain is Eldon clearly hasn't reached it yet.
Well, we're planning on this being done, along with maybe one or two more projects.
Like you saw, there's still a long way to go on what he's now calling Operation Unknown. Since the fundraising with the Longhaul Survivor exceeded his expectations, he says he doesn't know what to think this one might do. So he's just not going to define it. We'll see what happens.
But you totally understand why he's locked into projects like this.
Yeah, and at the end of the last one, he raffled it off in May. Right. And I didn't think I'd be getting the call that soon after that he had another project coming. I thought he'd at least take a year off, and here he is back at it again.
Truckers, you know, they keep hitting the road.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kevin.